Have you ever sat down at the end of the day, opened up Netflix and just scrolled? You watch a quick trailer, you read what the movie is about, you watch the reviews, you read the comments about it. 10 minutes pass by, then 20 minutes pass by, then 30 minutes pass by, and you realize that you are more tired than when you sat down. And what you do? You don't watch any movie anymore because you are way too tired and you go to sleep. It's a strange thing about the world today. Right now, you have access to every movie, every song, and every book ever made. And it's right here in your pocket. But instead of picking something, we get overwhelmed. We get tired because we scroll for an hour and eventually we find nothing interesting anymore and we give up doing nothing at all. We live in a world that loves choices. From the moment we wake up, we are told that more options mean more freedom, and more freedom means more happiness. But think about it. If you want to buy a simple bottle of water, you have to choose between spring water, purified water, sparkling water, or flavored water. If you want to buy a mattress, for example, or a sofa or anything else, we find so many options and all of them end up saying that they have the best choice for us. We have to make more choices in a single week than people hundreds of years ago had to make in their whole lives. We may think that this is a good thing, but if you really look at how you feel when you have to make these choices, you will notice something else. You will notice that it makes you tired, that it drains your energy, that it feels heavy. Why does it feel heavy? Why we feel stuck when we have so many options? We are just struck by how the modern world is designed. And today we are going to take a quick look and try to understand the psychology behind and also try to understand about how these many options can steal your peace of mind and how to step away from the noise. To understand how we got here, we have to look back at a famous psychology study from the year 2000. It happened at a nice grocery store in California. Two researchers set up a table to let people taste different gems. On the first day, they put out 24 different flavors. Naturally, a huge crowd stopped by, and people loved seeing all the options. They tasted the gem, they smiled, they talked to each other, they were socializing. But the thing is that only 3% of all these people actually bought a jar. The next day, the researchers changed the experiment. They prepared a simple table, and instead of 24 flavors, they only chose 6. A smaller crowd stopped by this time, but when it was time to pay, something amazing happened. The sales did not go down. In fact, they went up by 900%. When people saw 24 choices, they scared. They walked away with nothing. But when they had only 6 choices, almost all of them bought a jar of jam. And this was the moment when the doctors realized that our brain has a limit. After a certain point, too many options don't make us free. They actually trap us inside our mind. A few years later, an expert named Barry Schwartz wrote a book about this. He said that when it comes to making choices, we usually fall into one of two groups. The first group is called maximizers. If you are a maximizer, you need to know that the choice you make is the best choice for you. For example, if you want to buy a camera, before you buy it, you will read, I don't know, hundreds of reviews about it. You will watch maybe 15, 20 videos about that camera. You will read maybe 5 blogs or something. You will check anything before you buy it. It's the same thing as when you are looking up for a movie, for example. You will try to read the comments on the trailer and the reviews and everything else because you want it to be perfect. The second group is called satisficers. A satisficer, for example, has a simple list of what they need. If they are running out of shoes, or maybe they just need another pair, they know they want it black, under $50, and I don't know, very comfortable. They go into the first store, they see the pair, they buy it, and that's it. They are not overthinking it. They don't care if there was a better pair down the street. The truth is that maximizers usually find better options, better deals. But the psychology behind it is that the satisficers are actually happier than the maximizers. Maximizers spend a lot of mental energy making a choice. And even after they pick, they worry. They lie awake thinking, what if that other movie was funnier? What if that other phone had a better camera? They trade their peace of mind somehow just to try to be perfect. Every time you make a choice, even a tiny one, your brain burns energy. This is called decision fatigue. Your brain doesn't care if the choice is small or is big. Choosing what to wear, for example, or choosing what song to play in the car, or what movie to look at, what to eat for lunch today. These are all choices, and your brain uses the same amount of energy when trying to process them. By the time you sit on the couch at 8 o'clock in the evening, your brain is completely gone because it's drained out of energy. This is why choice paralysis hits us harder at night. Your brain is way too tired to risk making a bad choice. We are so scared to pick a bad movie and to waste another 2 hours of our life, but we are actually losing an hour just looking for a movie and ending up picking nothing at all. So, how do we fix this? We cannot ask Netflix to delete shows or movies. This world will only give us more and more options, not fewer. And the fix is not to change the world, but to change our rules. First, we have to practice being okay with good enough. If you buy a sweater that fits well and keeps you warm, stop looking at other ones. Close the shopping apps. Just be done with the choice. Just choose that one sweater, have it. You need it, it's yours. That's it. Second, set a timer. Yes, when you open up a streaming app, for example, set an alarm clock for 3-4 minutes, let's say. And you have to promise yourself that in these 3 to 4 minutes, you have to pick up something. Anything what you think is best for you, but only in those 4 minutes. When the timer goes off, that's it. This whole process removes the pressure to find the perfect choice. It tells your brain to just start and to stop overthinking. And finally, enjoy your choice. The fun itself doesn't come from the best options, the best choices. It comes from fully enjoying the options you pick. The world tells you that happiness means having everything. But true peace means deciding that what you have right now is more than enough. The next time you find yourself scrolling, looking for the best movie or the best option, just take a break. Close your eyes and notice what your brain is doing. And then just pick something. But maybe the best thing you could do is just to turn off your screen and enjoy the silence, or maybe take a walk, or just anything else. If this video brought a little bit of calm to your day, please subscribe to my channel. Take care and see you in the next video.